Hi, Amos here with the new Schiit Audio Valhalla II. This is the first piece of no, it doesn't sound good. Hi, Amos here with the new Schiit Audio Valhalla II. This is the first time I've taken a that's not going to work either. Hi, Amos here with the new Schiit Audio Valhalla II. Me? First time, Schiit Audio, virgin. You know? Oh well, anyhow, the Valhalla II is the second iteration of Schiit Audio's second cheapest tube amp. Question is, why would you want to buy one and not an Asgard or the like instead? Well, the Valhalla II is what's known as an output transformerless tube amp. This means it will perform very well with high impedance headphones such as these HD800s or other high impedance headphones such as the HD600s, HD650s, Beyerdynamic 250 ohm or 600 ohm headphones, the DT770, 880, 990, T1 or any of those. So if you settle on a pair of headphones like the HD800s or similar, but you want a good performing amp for them without spending a lot of money, the Valhalla II will fit the bill. See, amps these days have to be able to perform well with a huge variety of headphones, from sensitive IEMs through to current-hungry planars, as well as high-impedance models, and thus for the best performance can end up being very complicated and thus very expensive. By only having to work well with one type of headphones, the Valhalla II can be inexpensive. However, Schiit Audio has included a gain switch on version 2, which you can see on the back here, so that with a flick of the switch, your low impedance headphones can be plugged in and used in a pinch, although the performance isn't that great. One thing it can do is also act as a preamplifier using these outputs. They can be connected up to, say, powered speakers, so along with a DAC and something like a pair of inexpensive Emotivas, you can actually have a very good sounding but relatively expensive desk rig. Sound-wise, with high impedance headphones, the Valhalla II is great, and it sounds fantastic with these HD800s. However, although it is not as dynamic sounding as, say, my ALO Audio Studio 6, unlike with some poorer performing amps, the music comes through very wide and spacious. And unlike with the cheaper amps, where with high impedance headphones, you tend to get music sounding like it's coming up from a blob in the middle. Not the case with the Valhalla II, which presents a performance that's more akin to something an amp that's vastly more expensive. Now, you normally think a tube amp is going to sound, well, tubey, rolled off in the treble and with a, kind of warm and mushy, but this is none of that with the Valhalla II. It's very flat, neutral, and clear, although it is lacking a tiny bit in refinement with a tiny bit of harshness coming through. But considering how expensive it is, that is not a problem at all. It's certainly an outstanding and inexpensive tube amp for high impedance headphones, and definitely a very flexible amp who want a desktop rig that includes speakers. So definitely, well, I'm going to say it, very good shit.